Hello, Bucks fans. Welcome back to Real Bucks Talk. In today's video, we're going to talk about the tight end position and what can we expect from this group moving forward into the 24 season for your Buccaneers. And last year, it was led by number 88, which is Cade Otton, and had a pretty good year overall. 47 catches, almost 500 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns. Did pretty good. Definitely improved from his rookie season to this last season. Now entering year three. Last season was a definitely played a bunch. I mean, he played 98% of his snaps last year, so really was a warrior as far as durability and just being out there pretty much every snap. And now the Buccaneers are looking to get more from the tight end group. And when you look at, obviously Cade entering year three, you hope he can take a more progression and make even a bigger step than we've seen from him so far, but has been very reliable, especially in the underneath passing game and just being a safety blanket for Baker Mayfield. You look at Ko Kieft, he was also drafted in the same draft as Cade Otton as well in the 6th round. He's been, kind of slow as far as his development goes. Really not utilized as a pass catching tight end, mainly brought in for his blocking. So it'll be intriguing to see what happens with Ko Kieft. He's going to have to take really uh, another step forward to be utilized in this offense, especially when you look at what they're wanting from their tight ends. Um, yes, there is, blocking, especially in the run game. There's, concepts that they like to use for their tight ends, especially in the underneath passing game. So it'll be intriguing to see what happens with Ko. Payne Durham is most likely going to be the number 2 tight end. We saw some flashes from him last season and really took over that role from Ko Kieft as the number 2 tight end later in the season. So hopefully that continues and he takes a step forward. And again, as you see there, he was a draft pick last year, and now Devin Culp, the Buccaneers' 7th round pick from this draft, enters the fold here, and he's definitely a different variation of tight end that the Buccaneers have had over the years. He's more athletic, has really good speed, can create separation downfield and be that mismatch against linebackers and safeties. So he's definitely someone to watch during camp as we get into training camp this week, and see what their plans are for him. But he's typically known as that move tight end or that kind of tight end that you see lined up in the slot or just moved around. So he'll be intriguing to see what he adds. And I could see it where it's Cade Otton, Payne Durham, Devin Culp as your primary tight ends, and we'll see if Ko Kieft can do enough to make the roster. It's really going to be intriguing what type of roster construction we're going to see with the new special teams rules and how that plays into all of it. You also have Tanner Tallulah, who I think has definitely caught some attention from the Bucks coaching staff. He's another one to watch. He's got some good size that I think he's close to 6'5", 6'6". Receiving ability, has some blocking to his game. So really those that's your tight end room, and it'll be intriguing to see what happens among this group because it is very young. It's probably the youngest group I believe in the NFL as far as tight ends goes. And with Cade Otton, as your primary starter, you hope to see him take another leap in his play. And I think this is a good offense for the type of tight ends that the Buccaneers have. Um, as you see here, just some of the concepts that we're going to see from the tight ends, be utilized in the flats off of play action, as you see there with Tyler Higbee, you know, options to run slants on, one-on-one matchups. And again, just little simple flat routes, whether that's outs or, you know, choice routes, just little things like that. I think we're going to see. And when you watch Cade Otton from last season, I mean, he's done similar concepts. You see there a nice little slant on a one-on-one. Here working the middle of the field. So these are the types of things I think we'll see continue from the tight end room. They are running a nice little drag route, getting yards after the catch. And then here, showing some vertical concepts with nice little play action, out and up there. So there's potential, definitely there, and we'll see how they utilize the tight end room. It's going to be definitely intriguing. I think Cade is a very solid tight end. He improved a lot, especially later in the season. Was our top target in the playoffs. I think he led the team in receptions, and he was really good in the playoffs. And then also his blocking, run blocking, pass blocking improved. So that will be, fun to just see how far they've taken steps or if they have at all. And the tight end room is definitely going to be a key part of this offense. They ask the tight ends to stay in and pass protect. Also, a big part in run blocking as far as the run offense, whether that's on the move blocking, getting more on the move and blocking out in space is definitely going to be a factor, especially with some of the the wide zone runs and just the variety of run game that they're going to present this season. So definitely something to just monitor as the preseason gets going here and see, who's got those spots locked up. And it's going to be really an interesting battle with Payne Durham, Ko Kieft, and Devin Culp. One of those guys really needs to step up and take the pressure off of Cade Otton because we pretty much know what we're going to get from Cade Otton. Just overall consistent, reliable hands and pretty good tight end. Now we just need another one of these guys in the fold to really step up, and hopefully, it's one of these guys that can just come in and do their job and give a breather to Cade Otton because we're going to see a lot of 11 personnel, not as much 12 personnel with multiple tight ends or three tight ends and 13 personnel. So you're mainly going to see this type of offense here where the tight end is on the line of scrimmage, or they might shift him out to the slot position next to the Z or to the X, or maybe in a bunch formation. So just have to make sure that this group performs a little bit better overall, and get some help for Cade on this season. So hopefully that takes place, and we'll see, how it's going to shape up. But I'm really excited to see Cade on in this offense. I think he's got good potential to really run the routes and the concepts that they're going to present, especially with those play action flat routes, just doing different things, whether it's delayed releases, blocking and then going out for a route underneath to give Baker an option if pressure starts to come. So it's definitely exciting, and just excited that training camp is here this week. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know what you guys think of the tight end group here for the Buccaneers. What do you think of the position? How do you see Cade Otton, taking those next steps, if any? And who's your guy to step up behind him and hopefully give him an opportunity to breathe a little bit more and be more fresh down towards the end of the season. So let us know what you guys think. And as always, appreciate all the support. Hit that like button. And with that said, until the next one.